Oh, bet, like I'm about to have my nails done, you know, for like 2 weeks, like bet, you know, but like I'm probably going, if I have time today, I'm probably gonna take these off today. But all right guys, so I am headed to the nail salon. As you guys can tell by the title, I'm gonna go to the nail salon to get my nails done. Now, little backstory while I'm on the way there. My appointment's in 8 minutes and I'm just leaving out of my neighborhood, but I think it's only like 5 minutes away. I've only been there like twice, 2 or 3 times just to get my toes done. I went sometime last year. But yeah, a little backstory is I haven't been to the nail salon to get my nails done in like over 3 years, literally. So this is going to be very interesting, and I was going to do my own nails for Valentine's Day, but one, I was only going to probably do just one hand, and then 2, I was running low on monomer, so I decided to sorry guys, I'm driving and it's raining, and I hate driving in the rain. I hate driving period, but in the rain especially. And I feel like sometimes I forget to drive because I legit don't drive my car anymore. Like I've had gas in my car since November and it's February, so yeah, and I still like have over a half a tank left. But anyway, I was gonna do my own nails and I ran out of monomer. Like I only had enough just to do my clients, and I don't want to waste it on myself. And then my shipment was gonna get here in time, so instead of wasting the monomer on myself just to do one hand, I was like, well, I guess it would be the perfect time to go to the nail salon and just get them to do something really cute and simple on my nails. Now, I have seen these videos before, definitely before COVID, where people would go to the nail salon and nail techs, I think, would go to the nail salon to get their nails done just to see how they would do. And I also want to put a disclaimer out there and say that I have seen very negative ones, but this one is really not meant to be negative. Now obviously I want to give my honest opinion, like my honest review, but I am going into this like very positive. I'm not going into it like thinking that they're gonna like, you know, do a horrible job, which could be possible, but again, that is not my goal here. I'm not trying to go like embarrass nobody or, you know, talk shit about somebody or nothing like that. I'm just genuinely, I just want my nails done. I'm excited to have both of my nails done, like both of my hands done, because y'all know I only do one hand, so I'm excited for that. And I'm just, you know, curious to see how they're gonna do. I'm gonna sit back and be patient, and yeah, so I'm almost there. I'll be there probably like right at 11, so I'm not taking my camera in there because I don't want to make nobody feel uncomfortable, or like I don't want nobody to feel like I'm recording them. So I'm not going to bring my camera. This is not one of those moments. Like I said though, I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to take my phone in there obviously, so I'm going to be like recording from my phone. So yeah, I'll try to get a little bit of footage there, and I'll show you guys the after results obviously. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. Again, it's raining. It's not raining bad, but I'll probably be pulling up in like 4 minutes. Also, I have no idea what I'm gonna get. Like, I don't know if I want to go super long. I don't know if I want to go super short. I don't know if I want to go like extra Valentine's Day ish. I don't know if I should keep it simple. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm hoping when I get in there they don't ask me right off the back, because I really don't know. Like, I have like 10 pictures screenshotted in my phone. 10. Like, I can't narrow it down to 1. So when I get in there, that'll probably be what I do first. It's like trying to narrow it down so I can pick something, or you know. But anyway, I'll show you guys. Yeah, I'll be back in my car after this with the results, so stay stay tuned so you can get my opinion and how I think they did. Okay guys, so that is where I'm going. MV Nail Salon. Been there before, like I said, but only to get my toes done, so I'm super excited.
It'll lick a copper pterodactyl. Pap chop a bite down like an apple. Match it with the acres with the horses in the cattle. Like a narco. Got dope like Pablo. Cut throat like Pablo. Chop trees with the Draco. On the north got Diego. Say hasta luego. We'll be in rapping kilo. Snub nose with potato.
Alright guys, so I'm back in the car. I got my nails done. Okay, yeah. So I'm back in the car. I got my nails done. I took some videos so I can show you guys. I'm definitely gonna insert them into the YouTube video. I had to go a little bit simple, like really quick. I'll show you guys. This is what they look like. I did go simple because I gave him 3 options. Like I showed him 3 options, and I might put them in the video as well so you guys can see. I did give him 3 options, and I just let him pick like which one would be easier for him, because I didn't want to make him feel overwhelmed. Like I said, I didn't want to like go in there like trying to embarrass nobody, you know. Like maybe because I know what it's like to be on the other side of the table, so you know it can be like, you know, nerve-wracking a little bit. Like you just don't know. Like I could even tell, like when I was in there, I had to speak up about 2 little things, like 2 minor things. I think I had reminded her that I wanted the heart, and then it was one of the other things, but I can't remember. But even when I would speak up, I kind of felt bad because I could tell that they're so used to people being confrontational that they're so like soft-spoken a little bit, and I could tell like they just want to avoid conflict at all cost, you know. And I wasn't even being confrontational. I was just being like, you know, super. I just let them do their thing. it was a guy and a girl. They like kept on switching, working on my nails. So I didn't want them to, nobody felt uncomfortable, so I just let them do their own thing. I didn't speak up. I'm still sitting in the parking lot because I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna eat something from over here, but also wanted to get my thoughts out so I don't forget them. Another thing that I'm really still shocked that they don't do is they didn't do my cuticles, and I'm like, how you just gonna go right in without even doing my cuticles? Now I will say, so I do my nose all the time, so my cuticles weren't that bad, so maybe that's why he skipped right over it. So I don't know, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. It does feel good to have 2 of my hands done, like that does feel really nice. And I went into it being very positive. I woke up, I walked in there and they were super nice. He did know like the difference between the curved tips and the straight one. So once because of the picture that I showed him, he knew right off the back, like, oh, you want the straight tips off the top. I'm like, yeah, like I want those, you know. And so when he put the tips on, I was getting super excited. Like I'm like super hyped, like, oh, you know, that I'm about to get the straight tips, you know, the shape was already there. I'm gonna insert a video so you guys can see, like, the tips were fire. Like I'm like, oh, bet, like I'm about to have my nails done, you know, for like 2 weeks, like bet, you know. But like I'm probably going, if I have time today, I'm probably gonna take these off today, but they a little sore, so I don't know if I'll be able to get them off today, but I'm gonna try. But they hurt. Like when he was shaping my nails, y'all, they hurt so bad. I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope I don't be doing this to my clients. Like he was shaping them so hard. Like I'm like, bro, like they were hurting. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's gonna like rip my whole nail off. But he didn't. And like I said, they were super nice. Like they was just super, like, you know, just trying to get their job done. And I really appreciate that, you know, about them. But you know, even just being in there and like watching the way that they move and watching the way that they do the nails and everything like that, like it just really seems like they just genuinely don't know. Like it ain't even like they're trying to be like mean or like, you know, rushing. It just seems like they just don't know. Like they're really just in there doing like the best that they can, and I really respect that, you know. So yeah, another thing that I had noticed, and I definitely think I got the video, so if I did get it, I'll put it in the, I'll insert it in the video as well. But one thing that I noticed is that when he was doing my acrylic, one, he did it so thin, but then I noticed right off the back, like he had ripped this really small piece of paper towel to wipe his brush. And I'm like, what is he gonna do with that? Like the paper towel was so small. Like, I lied to you not. Well, I'm gonna put the video in, it was like that big. And I'm like, when I do my nails, and everybody's different, everybody got their own techniques, but when I do my nails, I use like 15 paper towels per client. I don't know if that's just me. I'm a little excessive. Like when I go through paper towels like that. But even when I'm not being excessive, I use at least 4 per client. At least 4. Sometimes like definitely 5. So that was one thing that I found interesting as well. I was like, wow, they must be saving like so much money like on paper towels if you're using like that little piece of paper. But you know, if it works for them, then it works for them. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, let me talk about the price. The price that he charged me was $75. I think the 2 hearts on my middle fingers cost like 10, an extra 10, because first he said 65, and then with the hearts he said it will be 75. So I'm assuming that cost an extra $10 for the design. But yeah, they charged me $75. I don't know what I was expecting for price. I think I was expecting like around 75 or more. I was even thinking like closer to like the 100 range, so I was kind of prepared for whatever. But then like my nails are super basic, so I guess 75 does make sense. So yeah, I wish I wish they was good enough for me to keep them on, but y'all, I can't walk around like this. Like, it's no beef with the nail salon. I didn't give them no no issues. I literally went in there, told him what I wanted, let him do his thing, you know. And when I finished, they was asking me that. Like, I'm like, yes, this is fine. Like, I didn't want to be that person. Like, you know, like I said, I went into this being very optimistic and very positive, but I wasn't really, my expectations weren't really that high. So I wasn't like that disappointed, honestly. Like, I just went in there like, oh, okay, like, oh, cool, you got done, all right, thanks, and I paid. So, you know, oh, cool, it was all right. I did notice also that their acrylic was very strong, like smell wise, and it was kind of even like burning my skin a little bit around like my cuticle area, but I didn't think nothing of it really. But I did notice that. And then even though he put my tips on, like when he put the tips on, the tips were so nice. Like, I'm like, oh, bet, like if he just, you know, use the tips as a guide on the shape that I want, then it'll be fine. But I did notice that when he put the tips on, that they were so big, like they weren't the right size for my fingers. So like the tips was glued onto like the side of my skin. So I really think that that's kind of where he went wrong. Because like I said, the tips were nice, but if you don't measure the tips properly and then you go put acrylic on top of them, then they're going to look a little bit wide on the side. So I think that's kind of where I was just like, oh, okay, well, this is kind of like, you know, not going to work for me. But, you know, again, they did okay. Just, you know, not my style. But yeah, I don't know if I'll end this video here. It was really fun overall. Like I said, I haven't been to a nail salon in 3 years to do my nails at least. And even for my toes, it had been 3 years for my toes, but I had just got my toes done in like October of last year. I went to this salon like 3 times. But it did feel really nice to just put both my hands on the table and just like, you know, let somebody take over. So that was really fun. I honestly been seeing like I was going to go to another nail tech, like somebody that I really like, and just have them do my nails every so often, just so I can have like, you know, a good nail set that I don't have to do, that I don't have to create, you know, just let somebody else take over, complete control. So it did feel really nice. I think that made me want to, you know, let somebody else do my nails. And yeah, so I'll end this portion of the video here, you guys. I'm going to insert all of the clips that I took when I was in there. And yeah, I guess I should like end the video giving my overall opinion. It's a no for me, but I mean that in like the most respectful way possible. Like, there's no beef, but it's just going to be a no for me. But I'm glad I went. I'm glad I checked it out, you know. And yeah, I just think they have a lot more work to do, and, you know, keep practicing. That's what I did, and it works for me, I guess. But yeah, I'm about to get out of this rain, you guys. I hate driving in the rain. I hate raining. I love the rain, but I like to be in the house and watching the rain from inside the house. But yeah, I'm about to go home and clean up. I have a 4 o'clock appointment today, so I'm gonna do that. And then I don't know what my weekend consists of. I have 2 appointments tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing tonight. Probably nothing. I think my sister wants an overlay tonight, so I'll probably end up doing that. I wanted to go to the gym, but I don't have time for that. But anyway, this is not a vlog. I will see you guys in my next YouTube video. Don't forget to check out my vlog though, because I will be uploading a vlog, you know, with a little bit of this content in there. So definitely check out my vlog that I'm going to be posting very soon as well. And yeah, I will catch you guys in my latest or next video.
I was sober for an hour, but I'm rolling off a bean now. The drugs, they give me confidence, I'm saying what I mean now. The Xannies on me slow.